Hello and welcome. Prime time with Spiritual Nikki. Remember, what's done in the dark will always come to light. I hope you guys are having a blessed day. There is a lot of shit going on. Talk about a fuckery. What is going on in this case and why? This is insane. This is crazy. It needs to stop. Like, police, you need to be doing something. Somebody needs to do something with the protesting, name calling, the horrible words, um, all of it. Okay. This is crazy. I see in a lot of different chats on a lot of different panels, people are asking questions about Danny. Where's Danny? I think he's in North Carolina. No, Danny's friend has made it very clear on Facebook and has also commented on several lives that he was at her house. She also shows a live video. So, no to the people that think he's in NC, he's not. His friend has made it very clear that not only did he pass a lie detector test, he got his phone back. He's innocent. He couldn't hurt a fly and he couldn't lie, according to the friend. Okay. So, other people want to listen to the other side of the family's story and stick up for them and do what they need to do for them. Cool. That's fine. There's lots of stories to each side because I'm sure every single person in the family looks at certain things a different way. Correct? Correct. Okay. So the people that keep saying that Danny is in North Carolina, we don't know that because what the friend has shared with video and messages, he's at her house. I put a video on my page. I don't have very many people here on YouTube. I don't know if I have anybody here from my Facebook that was having an issue sharing stuff. But I put a video out and I showed the text messages or the comments and the post and the video. So I'm going to go ahead and play it for you guys again.
Blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. Who wants breakfast? Who wants breakfast? You want breakfast, bro?
Okay. Did we see that? That's clearly a video of Danny sitting on a couch playing a video game, getting ready to have breakfast made by his friend. He's not with his parents. I have spoke to his mother. That is before she blocked me because I don't know, maybe the questions got too complicated for her or she didn't have a good reason to not answer certain ones. From their point of view, one, Danny's mom doesn't even look at Quinton as her grandson. So that should tell you something right there. She didn't have much to say about Leilani or Billy Joe. She was making no comment or answering any questions in regard to the day that Danny was there and Quinton went missing. And I think it's smart because look what's happened to the people that have talked. Look what people are doing outside of people's houses. I mean, people are calling their jobs. I mean, it's ridiculous. You want to talk to the family, you want to get some answers, you want to share it with your, you know, your followers, your family, your friends, your YouTubers, whatever you call these people, that's fine. But there is no need to be dragging families all over Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and the whole nine. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. Nobody likes when they talk, and nobody likes when they're quiet. Nobody's going to win in this situation. There's going to be somebody unhappy, just like in the Kylie Rodney case. There's also some creators on here that really should not be covering a case when they don't even know the latest article, when they don't even know who's left, who's not, who's talking, who's not. And they definitely shouldn't be going around talking about people hopping panels and in everybody's chat when they do the exact same thing, okay? And then they shouldn't go around saying, oh my God, you shouldn't be talking to the family. Oh my God, it's true crime. It's true crime. We're supposed to be getting answers, people. Okay? We're not supposed to be torturing people. We're not supposed to be humiliating people. We're not supposed to be throwing up their past. Doesn't everybody have skeletons in their closet? And if you say you don't, you're full of shit. Well, I mean, maybe not everybody. There is a lot of people probably in the world that don't really have like skeletons, but everybody has a past. Okay? Maybe not everybody has a criminal background or history. Okay? Because I know I don't. But that doesn't give me a right to talk shit to the people that do. Okay? Especially if they're changed people and they're out here trying to make a difference. However that difference is being made, that's not for you to judge. Okay? You can talk to family, friends, neighbors, old high schoolers, workers. It doesn't matter. Okay? It's still all allegedly. You want to know why? Because we don't fucking know them. And I don't give a shit how long you've been talking to them. A month, 3 weeks, 5 weeks, 8 weeks, 2 years. The closest people to you could be the most evilest. So I don't give a shit if you say, I've been talking to them for months and I know, blah. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Okay? We're also going to settle the car situation here. Okay? Yes, Danny and Leilani shared a vehicle. What vehicle? I don't know. Do I care? Not really. I'm pretty sure that law enforcement figures that out. Okay? However, there was a police report, which is behind me here on the screen. Okay? Incident report, police report, whatever the hell, whatever took place on October 5th was released yesterday. And it clearly says right here as a witness that it is Danny. Okay? They got her as a victim. They got no information on Quinton, not a birthday, not a description, not what he's wearing, nothing but a possible kidnapping. And where did the possible kidnapping come into play? Oh, let's see, whoever was in the fucking home at the time, okay? I don't know about anybody being a victim, but Quinton. Or Quinton. Sorry, didn't mean to say it with a T. That's been a little bothering me as well, but it comes out like that sometimes. That's the only victim. Witnesses and suspects, I don't know. That's up to law enforcement. But this witness clearly says that it's Danny. It clearly says that. Could it change? Hell yeah. Some shit can pop up and turn that witness now into a suspect. And what nobody understands is law enforcement is at fault for this. Why, you ask? Because they named a prime suspect when they had no plans of making an arrest. None. If you see these here, she posts, he passed his, and that's why they gave him back his phone. And they cleared him to leave Savannah. Investigators still have hers. Apparently, she didn't pass and lied to both police and Danny, leaving the house that night. So did she leave when Danny went to sleep? Well, that's not possible, right? Unless we put a fake baby in the playpen and that's what Danny saw. So there's a witness to something for some reason. He's not listed as a suspect right now. CPS took her and the other kids. She's talking about Sky, her niece, or her somewhat like family. Okay. They're with Leilani's aunt in Savannah at a disclosed location. He and his parents are trying to gain full custody of his daughter. He's my boyfriend's childhood best friend. So I don't know about you guys, but I know a lot about my childhood friend and her family. So I'm pretty sure this girl kind of knows what she's talking about. Okay. She says they recently just had their daughter. She's only 3 months. She's precious. Him and his family are like family to me. They recently had a baby. He just wanted to be able to be a good dad. She has serious issues. Like I said, though, he's a gentle guy, sometimes too gentle. He would have cracked. They investigated him twice already. Okay, so let's watch this little video again. And I don't care. You guys can share it, click it. I don't care. I don't be getting mad at people for wanting to spread awareness or information. Okay, use whatever you want on my channel. Don't go putting my words in other
Shut
ways.
the fuck up. Who wants breakfast? Who wants breakfast? You want breakfast, bro?
No, he's talking about me being nice. That's a real quick. Nah, you said
So there's definitely friends of Danny's speaking. Danny doesn't look too worried about anything for some reason. And the conversations that I've had with his mom, she doesn't seem too worried either. And she thinks that silence is best. And I agree with her. No, I am not going to share our conversation. Why? Because that's just something I'm not going to do. You believe me or you don't. I don't give a shit. I'm not here to prove anything to anybody. I'm not here for clicks and views. I have like 500 followers on here or subscribers. If I wanted to go get clout or I wanted to get views or monetized, I would go to my Facebook and I would go to my TikToks and stuff, and I would do it there. That's not what this is about. I think this is a circus. I think it's way out of hand, and I think somebody needs to stop it before somebody seriously gets hurt or they hurt their self because they cannot take it anymore. So, CCPD here. Hello. Do something about it. Either arrest her because you guys are the ones that announced her as a prime suspect. Okay. That's why you got all these clowns out here because you announced somebody is responsible for the murder of their baby, and she's at a bar, she's at a beach, she's out in the yard, she's on YouTube panels. I mean, did anybody tell her that she should remain silent and shut the fuck up? Billy Joe too. And these so-called people that have their backs, you ain't got shit where you would tell them to shut the fuck up. And you would keep your guys' conversation to yourself. That's just how I feel. Okay. And then I have another thing about this Quinton's birthday. He's 20 months old. Is that correct? Why is Billy Joe on a live and in comments saying that his birthday is January 8th of 2020? When is January 2023, guys? Are we in November of 2022? So January 8th of 2023 is going to be his birthday, according to his grandmother, Billy Joe. That wouldn't make you 20 months. Do you guys not even know his birthday? Or are we being told a different age and it got slipped up because you gave a birthday that makes him 3 years old in 2 months, not under 2? Make that make sense. And I've got screenshots of it. She posted it. They said it on live. And then they said other things on live about having somebody in a trailer in their backyard being caught smoking meth. On panels and pages of people that are supposed to be supporting this family. More looks like exposing the family, making them look more like fools on live. Every person that is out here acting like some wild animals that belong in a fucking zoo should be ashamed of theirself. The ones outside of the home, the ones on here. I'm not knocking nobody for talking to the family, a friend, or anything, like I stated before, because it's true crime. But to go around trying to tell everybody and acting like you know something more than everybody, you don't know shit, because none of us know shit. It's all alleged. Allegedly from every Joe Blow and Ho in this case. The family can't even keep their story straight because they're going on lives way too much. Either Paul was home or he wasn't home. Which one is it, Billy Joe? Because you've said both. Okay? From pretty much day one, your first interview, you told us you didn't trust your daughter. You told us she does good 1 minute and the next minute she doesn't. Your husband told us all she does is lie. You've known from the jump what happened in that home was because of the people that were left in that home with that baby. So to be going up on anybody's live, on anyone's panel, is bullshit. Okay? And saying this and saying that and whatever. The protesters are wrong for the certain ways that they're doing it. Some YouTubers are wrong for the way that they're going about it. You don't know nobody. You don't know nobody any better than anybody else. Good evening, Auntie M. They are an embarrassment, Connie. You got that right. It is so sad. Like, I'm gonna drop the link. I don't know if anybody wants to come on. Like I said, I don't really have a bunch of people on here, but you're more than welcome. I mean, we got people getting arrested again today. We have lots of people in this case so far that's been arrested. I think now 5 people. It's ridiculous. There's been over 50 calls. Did you see the police make a statement? And I got something for them too. They want to make a statement now. Should have done this weeks ago. They've been allowing this fucking circus. They started this fucking circus. Why? Because they named a prime suspect in the murder of a baby. And she is standing in her yard on YouTube, smoking a cigarette, talking about staring these people in their face. You had thousands of people watching you. Why don't you plead for this son? this baby of yours that you claim, if you're found to be at fault, you'll walk yourself to the police station. Bitch, you should have walked yourself to the police station already. Want to know why? Because you are at fault. Whether it was an accident or not, that was your baby and your responsibility, and you failed him. So who gives a shit about you and all of your guys' sob-ass stories? It is about Quinton. It is about baby Quinton. Where is he? Was he really thrown out like trash? Is he going to be found in the landfill? We don't know. We don't know. Just as much as we don't know what happened that night, that morning, the day in that home, because we were not there. So they can all, will you tell your grandma that I'm live, please? She just like keeps blowing my phone. Like I know she's calling me to tell me about the cell phone. She wants to tell me what they gave me for it. So it's bull. Like this is about Quinton. It's not about everybody else and who doesn't get along with who. And like I'm sorry, I understand certain people wanting their own, subscribers and their own little family in their community and their chat and all that to their self, and don't share my videos and don't do this and don't do that. I don't understand what anybody doesn't understand about fair use, about when you make it fucking public, it's public. Maybe some of these family members should have thought about putting their kids up in a diaper in the bath with bruises or no bruises, because it's half and half. Half of the people believe it's bruises, half of the people believe it's food, it's dirt, it's just a 2-year-old.
They need your Apple password to reset the thing, and I said it was not going to work, but it didn't work earlier, so I don't know. We'll figure it out.
All right, I'll call her in a minute. So it's bull crap. Yes, justice for Quinton. It's not going to get anywhere with all of this. People are telling people what to do, what to post, take this down or else, and don't you share my video and this and that. Like, what in the hell is going on? Like, is it true crime? Is it justice for the people that don't have voices, for the people that can't be found? Or is it about you? Because if it was about the missing, if it was about justice, if it was about anything other than your fucking self, you wouldn't worry about what everybody else is doing or what they're sharing. Shit, if they're sharing your shit, that means you're doing a good job. Now, if they're sharing it and using it and they ain't giving you no credit, I get it. Don't do that. And I don't care how many people have whatever. Don't come up in my comments saying no bullshit. You want to know why? Because I ain't going to answer back to you because I don't care. So I'll tell you guys that now before I even end this damn live. Don't comment up in my post talking about no stupid shit. Because like I said, nobody that is covering this case knows any more than the other person except for what's being told allegedly from a family or a friend. And I've spoken to plenty of family members. Plenty of friends. And I'm not on here blasting it. Boy, I could probably gain so many views if I uploaded some of these screenshots. I will if needed. I will if shit goes sour. I will if I was played. But I would be damned if I'm going to be up here talking about, I know. You don't know shit. Do you know where Quinton is? I bet you don't know that. I bet you don't know that. You want to know why? Because we don't have him. And then Leilani's not in the house. All over YouTube. Okay? Some people believe it. Some people don't. Well, there ain't a lot of places she could be. I don't think she's very famous in a good way at this current moment. So she's at a friend's or family member's house that still can fucking stand the look of her face. Hold on, guys. Sorry, guys. So it's not gonna make a difference on anything. And the family did fail those babies. They did. And they say now, she's gone. She's not in the house. These protesters are standing outside. According to these protesters, it's not because Leilani's in the house. It's not because Billy Joe's in the house. It's because a baby's life was cut short in that home from somebody that was supposed to protect them. It is because this person is not in jail, and they've made it very clear. So whether Leilani's there or not, it sounded like they were going to stay there until now their little team member was just arrested. Should he have been? I don't know, probably. Should you be snatching shit out of people's hands? No. None of this should be going on. Should you be, as a family, throwing fish and shit out in your fucking yard? No. This whole case is a fucking circus, and nobody is better than the other person. You're all garbage right now. All of you. Talk about him some more. Share his photo, because there's a lot of people that don't know about it. It takes one set of eyes to be that one person to have that information, to crack that case. And they all might be guilty, and they all might be innocent. But not one of us on this fucking YouTube knows that for a fact. So everybody wants to know where Danny is. There is a friend, Kay, on Facebook and all the Quinton groups on plenty of comments that can kind of help you guys understand her view on Danny and what Danny has told her and what Danny has showed her. Okay. Leilani's in the house or she's not. Okay. She's either at a friend's or a family's that can still stand the fucking side of her face, which I don't know if I could if it was my family member. I don't care if you were my daughter or not. I would love you till the day I died. But that doesn't mean I have to like you, and that doesn't mean I have to put up with you. And that sure the hell doesn't mean you need to live in my home. Okay. So she's either there or she's not. Who gives a fuck? The point of the protesters is she's not in jail. So until you can announce on your channel that she's been fucking arrested, I don't really think anybody gives a shit. Okay. And then she's either in the home, at a family or friends, in fucking rehab, like her mother stated just a few days ago on a live that's been screen recorded and shared in plenty of groups on Facebook and plenty of YouTube channels. She said she was going to go to counseling and she was going to go to rehab to get help. An FBI unit vehicle, unmarked, some type of government vehicle, pulled in their driveway or behind their gate and pulled out very shortly. And then all of a sudden, somebody's live talking about Leilani ain't in that house. Okay? So get the fuck out of here. People might have been born at night, but it wasn't fucking last night. We ain't fucking stupid. This whole fucking case smells fishy from one end to the other, and I don't give a shit. You don't know any more than anybody else, because the fucking police obviously don't know enough, because the bitch is still walking free. So share that.
call you in a second.
So, sorry, I had a phone call. Somebody's trying to give some info here. Okay, so she's in the house. She's not in the house. It doesn't matter. She's not in fucking jail. And that's what everybody's circus is about. Okay. So you can thank the fucking police for that because they're the ones that came out after they drained a pool. Okay. And that's another thing everybody needs to go check out before you're on someone's panel talking some shit that you don't even know nothing about. Check out the timeline, lady. Okay. Check it out. Okay. Check it out because the timeline from the police with all of their press conferences and everything is in one damn article. And it tells you that on the 10th, I believe it is, don't quote me, it could be the 11th, it could be wrong, but I believe it's the 10th. They went back to the house to double check. They so happened to drain the pool for some reason. They leave, and in their article that day, state that they do not have a suspect and that they drained the pool and did a double check or whatever to be good that they cleared it. The next fucking day, they believe Quinton is dead and in a landfill, and she's the prime suspect. So you tell me, based off the timeline and the facts, the information we've been given from law enforcement, not fucking YouTube. Okay? It tells you right after the pool was drained, the very next day, that mother was the prime suspect. They had evidence. They seized evidence to lead them to believe that that baby died and was thrown out like trash. Okay? Those are your facts. And right now, she's the only fucking suspect. So no, nobody needs to be out here pushing anybody else to go make a fucking circus at anybody else's house or job or anything. It's ridiculous. Share his photo. Share what he was last seen wearing and the time he was last seen. I'm not saying it's not okay or it's horrible to upload some updates, some photos, some gossip, some ooh, wow, make you go, whoa type of shit, because it is. But every fucking day and live for 5, 6, 7, 8 fucking hours for nothing. For nothing. It's horrible. It's disgusting. Okay? So Danny is either back with his family now or he's still with his friend that was blasting it for the world to see. Half of you have missed it. Danny's mom doesn't want to talk. She's not getting on no panels. She's not doing interviews. She straight up said they are going to be quiet. Of course, she has questions. But who is she? She was not there, she said. And that's true. She was not there. What I found disgusting in our conversation was when I first messaged and reached out to her, I asked her if she was Quinton's grandmother. And she told me no. So to me, this family of Danny's did not like Leilani, her other children, or her family. Then when I asked, well, are you Danny's mother? Are you Sky's grandmother? Yes. So I don't know because I don't know them. They did? Thank God. Thank you. You're welcome. So you heard that the sheriff lives on Tybee Island? Oh, really? That's nice. I wouldn't be fucking surprised. Looks like everybody's in cahoots with each other and pretending not to be. It's stupid. And some of this is for clicks and views, and it's disgusting. Like, I mean, Just imagine, put your fucking feet in these people's shoes, guys. Even if it wasn't your child, imagine just being the family member that really is a good person. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus. I've talked to some of the family, an aunt, and I've talked to a cousin, I've talked to a friend, and, you know, they don't agree with certain things that Billy Joe did and certain things that Leilani did, but they love them and they're still their family, but they have other things to say about Leilani. And her mother clearly tells you guys in interviews. Nobody in this family trusted that woman, so the kids should have never been left with her. And it clearly shows you that in the interview or video that was released between the babysitter and the grandmother that were about to have an emotional breakdown and claw each other's faces out. They both had some emotion there, some real emotion, okay, before the circus fucking started, okay? And they said some really true words in that recording. And I think everybody needs to go back and fucking listen to it. Because I don't think they really left to leave those babies with Leilani and Danny. It was supposed to be like a night thing because they would have been with the babysitter throughout the day. And then when something happened and that babysitter tells that grandmother in that recording, I tried to call you. I called you and I told you. And that grandmother tells you exactly what everybody needs to hear. You didn't go get him. So something was going on in that house. They're blaming each other and they're all at fucking fault. Period. So, how long have I been live? Because I don't want to be live for 5 fucking hours. Because I could go on and on and on. It is disgusting. It is horrible. Horrible. Hold on 1 second. All right, you see that? That was an unmarked car that Billy Joe opened, who had papers in her hand. They pull in, the gate shuts, a good minute or two, gate opens, they pull away, and then shortly afterwards, Billy Joe is on a channel talking about these text messages that she can all of a sudden release between her and Billy Joe. Okay. I think Billy Joe needs some support. I do. I think she's really got some guilt going on and she feels like shit. Okay. But I don't think anybody needs to be putting their backbone on the damn line for him because we don't know anything. We were not in that home. We were not there. We do not know what the hell happened or who knows. Hello. Hello, everybody. Good evening. Hello. Thank you guys for joining. Please make sure if you guys haven't subscribed or hit the like button that you do so you guys can see any updates or anything important or that I think should be talked about, because I think all the nonsense that's going on is bullshit. I don't know about you guys. I mean, some people feel it's not, some people feel it is, but I mean, I think a majority of the people that are half fucking normal know that this is a damn circus. Fucking crazy. Like, I cannot. I can't. I'm just like, what is going on? Probably not. Over there. Downstairs, maybe from putting the groceries. Why? What do you need? Oh. So like I said, when I talked to Danny's mom, she doesn't seem too worried. She's not going to come on any panels. She doesn't want to talk to anybody. She's received several messages. She's received people threatening to go to her work. She sent me a screenshot of a horrible message that was sent to herself and her son. And like I'm saying, this is fucking stupid, dude. Nobody knows who did what or why they did it or anything. Danny was at his friend's house. He's not in NC. Okay. So please stop going around on people's panels with fucking false information, because you don't know anything either. Like, we're just getting told this. So if people are coming out and actually saying it to the public, not in a fucking private conversation, you don't want to show this or show that. I mean, I said the same thing. I'm not showing certain messages. That's being respectful. But if a big creator or something wanted to see it, and all of that, that's what we should be here to do for one another, so we can talk about it. Isn't that what police do when they talk about prime suspects and what evidence led them to that? They don't tell you what evidence, do they? They don't tell you why that person's a prime suspect. So it's just like, what? Nobody knows any more than the next. All we can do is sit here and just say that agree to disagree. Everybody has their own opinion. We're just being told allegedly. Allegedly, the friend is online saying, hey, Danny's here with me. I don't know why she would say that if it's not true. I wouldn't want any fucking contact towards anybody in this case right now, because I wouldn't want myself or my family being targeted because I know them. So if this girl's putting this out here, she must be telling the fucking truth, or at least she believes Danny's sitting in front of her. But we all just saw the video. He was there clear as fucking day playing a video game. So I didn't see mommy there. That didn't look like mommy's apartment. So, yes, Tracy, yes. Do you want me to replay the video? Were you not here for the video? I'll replay it for you. But anyway, this vehicle right here, guys, I'm telling you, was an unmarked car. It came there for something, and shortly afterwards, Leilani's not in the home anymore, and she's not coming back until the pictures leave. Well, I don't think they're going to leave. All right, it is on my channel too, but I'm going to go and play it. It's a short video. I don't do anything like too long. It's just to the point. What I think I
Blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. Who wants breakfast? Who wants breakfast? You want breakfast, bro?
You know, you talk about me being nice. That's what real quick. Nah, you just alright, bro. You said
Shit, I just hit the wrong button, guys. It wasn't done. I was gonna let you read the screen. Hold on 1 second. Bear with me. Like sitting on the couch, okay, about to have breakfast. He doesn't look too worried to me, and neither did Leilani. You know what I mean? It's like either these people think there's not enough evidence to be fucking charged, or it's going to take many, many years, like the Harmony Montgomery, the Cal City Boys, you know, classic and sincere, years later, you know, it's ridiculous. Out here, we have Amari Nicholson, that's mom's boyfriend, fucking murdered him while she was out of town. She was looked at as a suspect. A lot of people still believe she knows more than she did out here. You know, she told us not to search behind McDonald's. Guess where we found the baby? Buried behind the McDonald's, you know, but cops never arrested her. Guys can look up the Amari Nicholson case in Las Vegas. It's fucking sad. Oh my God. We're doing this stupid verify shit, you know why. All I did was click. There we go. All right, here we go. I'll get you back to those comments there, Tracy. Yeah, it was said that the brother was there too. So check this out. The other night, though, when Billy Joe is all up in comments and mods and shit and people's fucking YouTube channels, she stated Paul wasn't home. So, and the vehicles that are listed in this police report back here, none of them but one are registered to anybody that lives in that home. I ran the VINs. We got the Nissan registered to a Drake. We got the Journey registered to a Deborah. And we got the Chevy Silverado truck or whatever it is registered to Billy Joe's husband. And we got an unknown fucking Jeep. Yeah, he's definitely way under the radar. I agree. All right, here it goes.
Who wants breakfast? Yeah. Okay, so she says, this friend said, oh, there was another one, I forgot to get it, in which is why they get Hold on. Do I have my mic on? Okay. Do I? Okay. Right. Hello? 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 Okay. Why you investigators still both and Danny leaving the house that night. P.S. her and the other kids, they're with Leilani's aunt in Savannah, a disclosed location. He and his parents are trying full custody of his daughter. And then she says, LOL, yeah, they are, and he's actually here now. We live in Atlanta. He in touch with investigators and will continue to be. Still no idea what the devil could have been up to, but he's clear of her. He's the childhood best friend, their daughter, 3 months. She's so precious. He and his family are like family to me. He only had a baby. He just wanted to be a dad, but she has serious issues. Like I said, though, he's gentle, guys. I'm too gentle. He would have cracked. They investigated him twice already. Hello. I don't know. I think they all sleep the deepest late mornings until probably noon. Most party people do. Like whatever happened took place after Danny left for work. Oh, really? Oh, mic check. Breaking up. Oh, sorry. Hello, Alyssa. Thank you and welcome. Yeah, no drama over here. Well, drama about the other drama because I don't deal with that shit. Breaking up. Okay, am I still breaking up? I'm about to jump off anyway. You guys can hit the replay. Please do hit the like button and subscribe. Yeah, no, not making any money here, nowhere near being monetized. And even if I was monetized, I would definitely let everybody know. And I'm boots on the ground where I live. So it would definitely be used in cases and missing children and voices. It wouldn't be used for fucking nonsense like some of these people. But welcome. I'm glad to have all of you guys. Thank you so much for joining. I really do appreciate it. Please, guys, justice for Quinton. Please share his photo. Please remember there's plenty of children that are missing and they have no voice. And we need to be just that. We need to show them that we're here for them. Okay? I really do appreciate you guys coming and joining. And I would love it if you guys liked and subscribed. Again, you do not have to. I am on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok as well. LV MNM. So lost me missing more. So again, I want to thank all of you guys for coming. Really do appreciate it. Please check out some of the missing faces. And remember, what's done in the dark will always come to light. Have a good night. Stay blessed.